Happy Friday, folks. It's T-Biz here, and we got a new Obi-Wan Kenobi pickup. This is from the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series. It was on, I guess, yeah, it was streaming series, whatever you want to call it, on Disney Plus. I actually like the show a lot. It got a lot of criticisms. There's some weird things with it, but other than that, I liked it. I enjoyed it and stuff. There were some things that kind of happened that felt kind of, I don't know, a little bit out of place or a little bit too soon. But other than that, still wasn't a bad show. And I like Ewan McGregor a lot. He's a fantastic actor. He just, I don't know, he just seems really cool. Anyways, and yeah, man, we found this at Target. They had a couple more like vintage collection figures, like Migs Mayfield and was it one chick, Acosta Reeves or something like that, or what, I can't remember her name. One of the Death Watch looking chicks or whatever from, I guess it was Book of Boba Fett or Mando. Was it Mando? I can't remember. Anyways, I forget. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched these shows. Been catching up on other things, but it was cool to find this because it's always kind of hard to find because there's that one collector or a local collector that grabs everything, and but I at least found him, so they left him behind, unless they just got one of them. I have no idea, but I'm sure they got the whole wave. But anyways, this is cool to find Obi-Wan. I love the vintage look. Unfortunately, I don't have any of my vintage figures out. They're all in storage right now. And I'm trying not to, I don't know why I'm trying not to make a ruckus, but I think this has gone on 1 minute and 27 seconds, 28 and counting too long. And more figures in the wave I'd like to get. Let's see, Darth Vader, The Dark Times, Ned B, that big robot guy. I already have Reva. I'd like to get the Grand Inquisitor. And yeah, I guess, yeah, the fifth brother or whatever. So that'd be pretty cool, man. Anyways, yeah, are those two different figures? Can't remember. Oh, yeah. Anyways, hopefully we'll find him sooner. I'll be able to get him at some point. Yeah, but let's go ahead and rip this guy open and check him out. But before we do that, the whole nostalgia factor with this line is off the chain. But the funny thing is like back in the day, you could go to like maybe Sears or Monkey Ward's or like Toys R Us even, or like TG&Y, Kmart, whatever, you know, retail outlet you could go to back in the day, and Old School or whatever, maybe even Safeway, but yeah, and actually find these figures. So nowadays, the only difference is they're damn near impossible to find because people just scoop them up like crazy in the scalper market and the collector market. And I guess maybe there's a lot more collectors than there used to be since back in the day, and since there's more people that exist now, so that makes sense too if you kind of factor that into the equation. But anyways, let's go ahead and rip this guy open and check him out. And here we got our good old Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's pretty cool, man. It's a younger Kenobi than we're used to. Unfortunately, I can't rip out my I can't find all my vintage figures right now, like I said before. But yeah, it's cool to have this younger version. It's kind of funny. Paint's a little weird on it, but that's not that big deal. It can be fixed. Yeah, it brings back that old school cheesiness, which I like a lot, and which is lost on some folks, but not on people my age, because this is what we had back in the day. And once again, like I've said 1,000 times, you just got to use your imagination. Just got to use a good old imagination. It's rad to give him a nice little cloak. Reminds me a little bit of the vintage Luke, Jedi Luke and stuff, but a little different too. Very cool soft goods. You can take it off, which is cool too. But I want to leave it on him for the review just because, man, it's, I don't know, he looks cool with it. I like this Jedi, you know, wandering Jedi look. It's very rad. You can take the cloak, put the hood on and off, so that's cool. Makes him more mysterious. That gives a really rad look, man. He doesn't have the saber tucked away at this moment, so that's kind of cool too. So you can have the saber out. He's got the pistol, just like in the episode when he was, you know, weren't they going to infiltrate the Empire? Something like that, I can't remember. Or going to save Princess Leia. Yeah, he's going to save her or whatever. But anyways, really cool. This is a interesting looking blaster. Really need to watch the show again, but I'm waiting for them to get some quality, more quality programming on, or some more Star Wars stuff before I re-up Disney again. Then we got the generic saber, which is cool because this reminds me of like the Jedi Luke and the Bespin saber, like the yellow Bespin saber and stuff. So that's really cool too. And just awesome, man. Awesome little piece, holes for stands, so that's cool too. And yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I don't have any vintage figures to like do size comparisons, but we can get something else going on. And here he is next to Reva. He's a little bit taller, so that's cool, man. I don't mind that at all. That's actually good scale, man. It really, really is. That's very cool. Now they can do battle and stuff, man. She's hunting down Obi-Wan. She found him, man. She found him. Oh, man. Obi-Wan wins. Does like a force push. Oh, that's rad, dude. Very, very cool. Anyways. And that's one of my main big reasons for loving these figures is just because the imagination factor. Like I've said before, and I've said it 1,000 times. I'm going to say it again just to drill it into folks. That, yeah, man, it just takes you back to those days when you were a kid and this is what you had to kind of have your adventure for the day or whatever, or the week or whatever, you know, and it brings back a lot of memories too. Like as I was, you know, trying to bust this out for a review that, man, it's hot in here. Ugh, look. But anyways, yeah, I remember one time we were at church. I think I mentioned this in a review before. We were at church and I had Pilot Luke dropped his saber during mass or whatever. And at the end of mass, we were about to leave, and my parents stopped everybody in their tracks that were sitting around us, and were like, "Can you please help us look for this little blaster that goes to Pilot Luke?" And people helped to look for it, and it's kind of funny because it makes me think. It's like, yeah, Star Wars was my religion, and still kind of is my religion in a way. Even though there's been powers that be that have pretty much tried to ruin single-hand, or have in some ways ruined Star Wars. Make it very different. I don't know, just a lot of stuff. But there's also some fans out there and YouTubers that have created some great Star Wars content that are keeping it alive and trying to keep the positivity alive, even though we're like in dark times, and even though, you know, some of the trilogies have been kind of iffy, man, been kind of not very consistent, you know, as compared to the old movies. And then even like the prequels, man, were actually really good now. If you kind of check them out nowadays and stuff, even though back then some of those, you know, movies are kind of iffy and stuff, but actually you go back now and for nostalgia's sake, and, you know, they're just not that bad, man. They're not that bad if you just open your mind a little bit and just, you know, go with the times. But anyways, that's enough blabbing because once again, I'm starting to talk out my butt a little bit, but we got some other things for size comparisons and stuff. We've got, since I don't have finished figures out, we got a Tauntaun, so that's pretty cool. Got to see if, get out of the way, Reba. We can fit him in the Tauntaun with his cloak on. So yeah, since he's a wandering Jedi, he's going to be wandering around a lot of escapes and stuff. So yeah, he could be on Hoth maybe. But I wonder if Tauntauns exist on any other planets besides Hoth. I don't know. Somebody out there knows better than I would. But yeah, man, that's rad. You can totally fit him on the Tauntaun, so that's cool. And he fits on the Patrol Dewback, which I still need reins for this thing, man. It kind of sucks I don't have any reins for him. Ugh, but it is what it is, man. Very cool, man. I'm still glad that I have one of these, man. This thing was awesome. And he also fits in the Land Speeder, which is cool, because of course he is, you know, it's obvious that's going to happen. But yeah, man, just really rad, man. Very, very freaking cool. Love it. And for more fun size comparison, we have Power of the Force Stormtrooper, and then we have good old Jyn Erso and Rey, and then we have the swoop bike guy. So yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Power of the Force era, and yeah, man, really cool stuff, man. Very cool stuff. Love me some Star Wars. Anyways, that's it, man. We're kind of just like at this point, and yeah, man. Until next time, hopefully we'll find more of these guys sometime down the road. I really wish I would have kind of gotten the pre-order for these, but oh well, didn't happen. And oh yeah, can't forget about Reva, man. Jeez, can't forget about her, because without him, we can't have her. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Anyways, that's it for the review. Thanks for watching, y'all. Let me know what you think. If you like this figure or not. If you don't like it, I don't understand, but I do understand if you're like born like 2 days ago, then why you wouldn't like it. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, the nostalgia factor is like on 11 with this, you know, figure, or 100, and just awesome. Even the card is amazing, man. The card is freaking amazing. Just takes you back to the days when you were a kid and you'd go get a Star Wars figure, man. Very cool. But I wish they would do the whole like bring back like a mail order thing where you could like, oh, get all these figures and get a Chase figure, you know, or something. Or not necessarily Chase, but, you know, be able to collect another figure, you know, like through the mail, like we used to do with like Admiral Akbar and stuff like that, or not Senator Palpatine, but Darth Sidious or the Emperor or whatever. But anyways, that's it, man. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have a good one. All right, later.